Got a question for you. Have you ever come home from work so tired that the idea of starting a side hustle feels impossible? You want more money, you want more freedom, but you also want sleep, peace, and a life. And most side hustle advice sounds like this. Wake up at 4 a.m., work 18 hours a day, grind harder than everyone else, right? But what if the problem isn't your work ethic? What if you're just exhausted from trying to survive? Today, I'm going to show you the best side hustles for people who are already tired. Side hustles that don't require burnout, endless hustle, or sacrificing your sanity. And if you're someone trying to build income that eventually gives you freedom, this video might change how you think about making money. Here's something nobody talks about. Most people don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because they're already overwhelmed. You're working a job, you're managing bills, you're juggling responsibilities. Maybe you're raising kids. Maybe you're trying to rebuild financially. And then the internet tells you, just start 5 businesses. That's not realistic. The truth is, the best side hustles for tired people are simple, low energy, and scalable. They don't depend on you working harder forever. They slowly create income that gives you control over your time. Because the real goal isn't just money, it's freedom. Freedom to breathe, freedom to rest, freedom to choose how you spend your life. I remember when I realized something had to change. I was really and truly exhausted, working hard, trying to do everything right, but still feeling like money controlled my life. And then I had this thought. Is this really what the next 30 years is going to look like? That moment hits a lot of people. You realize you don't just want a paycheck. You want control over your time. That's when side hustles become more than extra money. They become a way out. Let's talk about low energy side hustles that actually work. Not hype, not unrealistic promises. Just simple ways to start building income slowly. First one is digital products, right? Digital products are one of the best low energy side hustles because you create something once and it can sell over and over again. Examples could be templates, workbooks, guides, lesson plans, planners, digital journals. Someone buys it while you're working, while you're sleeping, or while you're spending time with your family. That's the power of digital income. Second one could be simple content creation. You don't need millions of followers for this. You just need helpful content. Short videos about money habits, right? Starting over financially, side hustles, productivity, faith and encouragement. Platforms like YouTube, IG, and TikTok reward consistency more than perfection. One video can change everything, child. Number 3, selling your knowledge. People underestimate how valuable their knowledge is. Things you already know could help someone else. That could be teaching a skill, sharing career advice, creating mini courses, writing guides. You don't need to be the top expert. You just need to be a few steps ahead of someone else. Here's something that most people don't show online. Success usually doesn't happen overnight. At first, it might look like this. One sale, then two, then maybe a week goes by with nothing. But then something changes. You wake up one day and you realize money came in without you trading your time for it. Okay? That's when things start to feel different. That's when hope shows up. The goal of a side hustle isn't to work yourself into exhaustion. The goal is control. Control of your schedule, control of your income, control of your life. Even an extra $200 to $500 a month can change things. It can change my bills, reduce stress, create some breathing room. And over time, that small income can grow into something much bigger. But it starts with something simple. One idea, one video, one product, one step. If you're tired, you're not alone. A lot of people right now are trying to rebuild their lives financially. And here's the truth. You don't need to rush. You don't need to be burned out. You just need to start small and stay consistent. Here's that C word. Because the life you're trying to build, the freedom you're trying to create, it starts with decisions like this. Learning, growing, trying again. And if you're someone who wants to build income, freedom, and a better future, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Because every week I share simple ways to build income and take back control of your life. And remember this, you don't have to change everything overnight. Just take the next step. Bye.